Hey friends, you are in the right place. Either you are sick today or you're on vacation, or you're at a funeral or something, but you're absent. All right, so this is the right place to go to get everything caught up. So the first place you check is Google Classroom. Google Classroom. Okay, you'll find the video, you'll see me, hello, and I'm going to tell you about what we did in class. And then what I'm going to do is show you what your homework is and how to access your homework. Two places. Google Classroom, that's where you're at right now. Then the next place to go is your ebook. Then I'll show you how to get into your ebook. Well, I'll show you right now how to get into your ebook. So what you want to do in your ebook is you want to go to CPM Math. Just Google that up. And that's not what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. Find the one that says More Math for More People on it. CPM Math. I found this. Click on that. And when you click on that, you don't need to know a username. You don't need to know your password. You just have to hit the Google G on your Chromebook because you're already logged in. So it already has all your information. If you're ever on site without your ebook, then just for your username and password, use your school email and use your school password. Okay, so that'll get you. So I'm gonna log in. Mine's probably already logged in, so I should probably go right there. And look at that, it takes us right to our ebooks, and we are in Core 2, Course 2. So we click right there. The lesson that we're doing today on Monday, this is 1.1.2. That means first chapter. That's the first lesson, and then this is like our day 2. So we go 1.1.2. And what we talked about when you were gone is we talked about a game. And it says your teacher will challenge your class to a game of Colorama. And this is the game. Okay. So it has to do with colors. And if you spin a tail, you go in this direction. And if you spin the heads, you go in this direction. And you spin 3 times. Or you flip 3 times, I should say, heads and tails. And then the questions were before we started. It says your class will need to select one color for your class and a different color for your teacher. So you're going to play against me eventually, but we're going to do some things to lead up to that. Then a volunteer will flip a coin 3 times. The coin has a plus side and a minus side. If the coin lands with the plus, it goes to the right, minus to the left. If it lands on the color no one picked, no one wins. Which color do you think you should choose as a classroom? And is there a way to predict which color will land, which it'll land on after 3 moves? So then we said, all right, we want you to think first for 1 minute. Think about the game. Take a look at it. Which color would you like to play as? And then when they went for a minute, then we shared our ideas together. We ask, which does it matter which color is chosen? Are all colors likely to win? How can you decide? And then we passed these out. And then the kids worked together and they played the games in their groups several times. Like each person went 5 times in a row. They picked their colors, the other people picked their colors. And we kind of played like this. So we said, all right, tails, heads, tails. Purple wins. So then they wrote a tally on purple. We started a new game. Tails, tails, heads. Purple won again. So they put a tally mark down there. We played another game. Heads, 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 yellow one. Okay. And tails, and heads, purple one. Tails, tails, heads. purple one. So we just kept playing and playing and playing, and they collected some data. Then we got together as a group, and they said, okay, Mr. Johnson, you're going to be this color, and we're going to be this color. And then we competed for free armies on your next turn for Risk. Okay? And you can probably guess which color they picked, and you could probably guess maybe a color that they gave to me. Then we talked about what makes a game fair. And then we met as a group and we said, is there any ways to change these rules to make it more fair? And some kids talked about maybe adding more spins, or some kids talked about having, you know, different colors. And then we tried to determine, is the new game fair? And if not, how could they make it fair? And then they worked with their team. Okay. Then we talked about their homework. So we said, okay, hey, let's take a look at this. This is perimeter, so you can click on a video if you like here. Perimeter is the total length if you walked around the shape. 5 plus 6 plus 4 plus 8. Area was all the squares inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 square units. Then we talked about the area of the rectangle. You can find it by multiplying the base times the height. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times 3, 15. Then we said to find a parallelogram, you multiply the base times the height. Then we said to find the area of a triangle, you multiply base times height, but you take half of it. Half times base times height. Then we said the area of a trapezoid, add base 1, add base 2, multiply by the height, then multiply by half. Okay. That gets us to our homework. The ones that we're going to have for homework are 111, 113, 114, 115. 4 problems. 111. Find the perimeter and the area. Well, let's say you're looking at this one and you forgot what the perimeter is. It's fine. So then you would click on your homework help, and then you get a series of hints to help you get started. So let's look at 111. Homework help. I got to figure out the perimeter and the area of this. Where do I start? Well, I could start here. And it says to find the perimeter, add together all of the lengths of the outside edge. I can do that. 6 plus 7.5 plus 5. That's perimeter. Step 2 says the area of the triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. I think I could do that. And then I would work them through, and to check my answer, I could go into here. Perimeter and the area. Some questions have just hints, some questions have hints, and then they have an answer check. How do we figure out the perimeter and area of this? Hints. More help. Okay. This one has hints. More help. That's 111. 112. We don't have to do that one. We can skip that one. 113. For each event of the following pairs of events, predict which one is more likely and explain your reasoning. What's more likely? You will win more than $1 million in a lottery sometime in your life, or you will learn to speak a language that you do not already know. What's more likely? Your classmates will all wear the same kind of shoes on the same day, or your classmates will eat all the same thing for lunch on the same day. Take a look at those. Was that 113? Yeah. Let's go to 114. Copy the number line below onto your paper, and then place a point on the number line and label that point. So where would 0.5 go? Where would negative 3.5 go? Where would 0 go? Where would 1 go? Where would negative 2.5 go? Need a hint? Here are some examples. More help? Here's another example. Okay, that might get you started. And then the last problem for your homework help is 115. Maria was playing a game with her brother. She said, I'm thinking of a number. When you multiply my number by 6 and add 7, you get 25. What's Maria's number? I'm thinking of a number. When you take my number, multiply it by 6, and then you add 7, you get 25. What's my number? Find Maria's number. Hints. Hint. hint, hint. Uh-huh. And then explain how you figured out your answer to Maria's puzzle. I got something cooking right there. I'll share it with you when you get back. Sound good? Okay. So what have you done? You've done a couple good things. You got into Google Classroom when you were absent. You found me, hello, and then we got you squared away on what we did today in math, and we also got you set up for your homework. And if you have your ebook, that's bonus. And if you don't have your ebook, you can get on the computer that you can log in with your school address and your password from school. All right, any problems? Email me, and have a good day. All right, pal. Talk to you later.